let it go for real. The slave, quality moccasins we rock. Day I went shopping, Daxon when the tape dropping. It ain't hard to tell you, they ain't popping. Overweight, weight watching, pull the play fake option. I'ma play the whole game like it ain't no rules. Wide awake, YSL bow shoes. It's a mystery, but ain't no clues. Ain't for free, that's why I charge whatever I so choose. Hey, I'm the only yo, I be master speaking. Left your eardrums bleeding, son. Northeast Ohio, Cleveland. We always get even. Throw you in the till you quit breathing. When it quit dreaming, you gon' have to catch me in demons. I be moving like Shadow Stevens. Underground warlords, we battle demons. Send that your Adam's apple region. That's how I leave.
Trees from the block. Mountain Marine yachts, fingerprint screen lock. Know these buckets. I've seen a lot. Blind on frequent spots. The strip gets bled until the bleeding stops. My catalog grimy like Tanel Ave travelers. I'm on the beach like Hasselhoff, they're trying to mash the sauce. Sip in Manhattan lost. While I write my notes in the cabin's loft. Courtside, course shit. I need my name up on the Forbes. Before it's just another on the Porta Porsches. Endorsements. You was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more chips. I'm talking quarter mils.
Yeah, this for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans with Travolta. We was dancing like machines at JB. Came before the shoulders with the mic Prince pulled about the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness. Passage, the past is a lesson. Surprising like magic. The ultimate classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and it gets a feel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sit. And it's tragic, we the fabric in any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Dennis Schroeder.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Song. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, they've got Black Hole. AI is out there with Big Red. And there's Bottoms. And it's Jimenez into the point. He'll be the Nets off the tip. And opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. Bucket is good.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Number 22.
One shot.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
Here's Black Hole. No good from outside. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. 6-point game. It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 14 feet away. Here's Ortiz. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Poole. Last game, 26 points. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Ortiz. 8-point game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Black Hole. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by AI. Now, here's Poole. Back to Kuzma from past the arc. That one doesn't go.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Big Red. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And a wide open look for AI. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Poole. Here's Koulibaly. He's guarded by AI. Kuzma outside. Inside. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Talk about some confidence. Jordan Poole, wow.
Here's Jimenez, guarded by Poole. Pass to Jimenez. Launches it. And the Nets miss again. Kuzma passes to Poole. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Carrington. It's blocked. Pass to Jimenez. into the paint. Here's Ortiz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Brooklyn, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Dubs checked in for Brooklyn. Shea comes in for AI. Good on both. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult. Difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled. Their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
All right, a chance to see stats for Malcolm Brogdon. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Now, here's Brogdon. 1:15 left in the first. And Valanciunas kicks to Kuzma. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Valanciunas, good. It's the Nets now. 3-point lead. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
And I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
And the Wizards with possession following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Brooklyn with the rebound. Ortiz has got his 4th rebound in this one.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma outside. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Wizards trail by 6. Taking a look at the Wizards. George is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Outside for George. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Lopez outside. Here's Jimenez. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now, here's Brogdon. No scoring in this one. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 2 to shoot. A rebound by the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Thomas goes in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Brogdon looking it over. And he makes good on the layup. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the night.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Jimenez, the pass to Thomas. Offline with his three.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. AI comes in for Thomas, and Black Hole subbed in for Lopez. Bagley, he's checked in for Washington. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA to have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
And the Wizards with possession, following the bucket by the Nets. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keith. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
For Jonas Valanciunas. He had a strong showing last season, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And a guy who rarely takes a bad shot. I love the way he plays, completely unselfish with the basketball. I think he'd rather pass it off than take a bad shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside, Black Hole. Can't cash in from close range. Wizards trail by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Here's Brogdon following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Valanciunas. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Valanciunas has got 7.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Shot from 16. Dub, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Here's Kispert following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Brogdon kicks to George. Pass to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Dub. Nets leading by 6. In the corner, it's AI. Here's Jimenez. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Black Hole. Jimenez can't hit. Wizards trail by 6. And Brogdon, here we go. Misses from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's AI. He's got 5. 1:19 left now here in the second. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Kispert. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bottoms, he's checked in for Dub, and Big Red subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And that one misses. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Now, here's Kispert. Pass to Kuzma. Now, Sarr. Now, Poole. Here's Koulibaly. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Ortiz has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jimenez. Defended by Kispert. And the basket by Jimenez.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Pass to Koulibaly. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kuzma.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Wizards trail by 4. Big Red out there with AI. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Black Hole. And it's Ortiz in at the center position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And stolen by AI. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Black Hole. Can't drop it in from the right block. Wizards shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Carrington. Nothing on the board. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
First free throw is good. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Pass to Ortiz. AI outside. 18 feet out. He squares up and sinks it. AI's got 7.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Poole the pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Hasn't made one yet. Poole no good. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pulls it from 20. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 6-point Nets lead. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Taking a look now at the stats for Kuzma. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
Yeah, this is what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to turn on. Right now, it is burning bright. He looks fantastic.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Poole. I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Jimenez. From deep. Rebound, Washington. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it's good, 2 points. Poole's got 7 points.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Kuzma outside. Goes up at the stripe. Again, the Wizards score.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Jimenez, the pass to AI. Here's Black Hole. That one falls. Black Hole's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
The 3 from Poole. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
Pass to Black Hole. Here's Jimenez. The tray. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma outside. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
Here's Jimenez. 16 points for him. It's rebounded by Poole. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 1-point game. The layup off target. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. AI outside. Fader on the way. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Washington's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kuzma kicks to Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Wizards second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The first one falls.
Well, Jordan Poole, as far as continuing to develop his game, is more focused on becoming a more consistent player in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Dubs checked in for Bottoms. Thomas comes in for AI. And it's Lopez in for Black Hole. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jimenez. Uses the glass to drop it in. Jimenez has got 18 points.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Lopez against Brogdon. Here's Poole. The Wizards with another miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Jimenez. And the 3 off target. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Brogdon outside. That shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Here's Jimenez. Guarded by Poole. Here's Thomas. Basket good. And And the Nets lead by 1. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Nets leading by a point. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bagley. Then it's George. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Kispert in at the 2 spot. The Wizards shooting at a decent 44% clip here. To the middle. Outside to Brogdon. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brogdon. There's the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Here's Black Hole, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Black Hole. They set the pick. Here's Dub. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
George passes to Brogdon. George looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Bagley, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Bagley sets a screen for Kispert. Misses the 3. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Dub. Nice steal from Valanciunas.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Bagley sets a screen for Brogdon. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
That's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
The Nets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Brooklyn making some changes. Bottoms is checked in for Dub. Big Red comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Lopez. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now, here's Ayan. He's defended by Koulibaly. 5 on the clock. Here's Big Red. And again, it's the Nets missing. Washington trailing. Pass to Kuzma to take the lead, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And that matchup against the Heat, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
From outside the arc, and the Nets miss again.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
For 3, Jimenez with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And that one's good. Big Red. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Song. And here is Poole. Down low. Sarr gets the bucket.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Here's Jimenez. To the middle. Here's Ortiz. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And stolen by Song. And he drives in, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player putting an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
It's a floater. That's good from Poole on the assist by Sarr.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
Here's Jimenez. Guarded by Poole. Pass to Jimenez. No good on the triple.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
Here's Black Hole. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Koulibaly with it. Back to Kuzma. Pulls it from the elbow. Ortiz grabs the miss. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And stolen by Song. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Here's Sarr. 3-pointers off the mark. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. and he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Here's Black Hole. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Kuzma. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Here's Jimenez. Koulibaly is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. Ortiz the miss. Washington shooting 43% for the game. It's Poole with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Poole just keeps on coming. Gets right through the bump. Has that head of steam, and the defense can't react.
That's good from Poole.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
All free throws good from Poole. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Big Red. Here's Black Hole. Launches a 3. And the basket by Jimenez. Jimenez has got 21.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Here's Poole. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
He's been called streaky before, but Jordan Poole is getting it going here. On fire offensively.
Jimenez, the pass to Big Red. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. Black Hole makes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 1.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Kuzma, right side. Back to Poole. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Poole's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far.
All the officials are all over that one.
15. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. At the line, 2 times.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he hits both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Kuzma outside. A block shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kuzma has great size, and with that frame comes great responsibility. That time he took the foul.
The first, and that gives them the lead.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Goes back up. Ortiz. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Back to Poole.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Jimenez, it drops, and you can feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Get out of your seat.
Here's Poole. Kuzma, left side. Back to Poole. Pass to Koulibaly. And stolen by AI. Here's Jimenez. Guarded by Poole. Jimenez can't hit. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. They trail by one. Harrington. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting 2, number 22.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Poole with it. Kuzma left side. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Now Poole. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Poole's got 26 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Black Hole. The rebound by Carrington. Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Poole. Now Coulibaly. He's guarded by AI. The kick out to Poole. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Jimenez. Drills the three-pointer. Jimenez has got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That one goes. It's counted.
I think the defense was trying to outthink Kyle Kuzma. Thought he would be inside instead. He hits him with the floater.
Jimenez, the pass to Big Red. Here's Black Hole. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. The Wizards shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Kuzma outside. Pass to Sarr. And it's good for 2. And the Wizards lead by 2.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Here's Jimenez, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
So it's the Wizards now. Poole kicks to Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Here's Sarr. 6 to shoot. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. Second shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
guys that win basketball games.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Jimenez. Shoots over Poole. Jimenez can't hit. Now the Wizards with it. 3-point lead. And here's Kuzma. It falls.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Come on, everybody. We got teachers.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Jimenez. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
And that's an intentional foul.
15. Shooting, Washington. Jordan Poole, shooting 2.
Shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jordan Poole picks one up.
At the line, Jimenez. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both good from the line that time.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession lead. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
A shot by Blackhole, no good. And so Washington takes the win. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.